Just planning to do like 30 minutes of like questioning you and then throw it out to the floor.
Awesome. You know, I love all my friends in 40 to 80 who like look down on. I'm like, who do you think created the structure that these all kids are popping out of?
I made them.
Yeah, you created it.
So I understand.
Such an interesting point.
You know how to.
You know exactly how they got there.
Do you come to London often?
We have an office here, yeah. Even the wine thing, I wanted to be the person that they could have pointed to when they were at the French Laundry and saying to the sommelier, fuck you.
Yeah.
The most powerful people that, like, the people that walk around here with, you know, 8-figure salaries will go to a restaurant and crumble in the face of a wine list.
Yeah.
And I was always so fascinated by how, it's kind of like art.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny how I look at art. I know nothing about that world.
Yeah.
But anytime I even by accident stumble into it at an event or things of that nature, I watch people talk and there's just such an inner smirk that I have. I'm like, I know who you are. It's power around a subjective thing.
Yes.
That's why, you know what's funny? It's the first time I've ever realized it. It's the same way I feel about commercials and creative.
Really?
In my advertising world, my biggest problem is there are people who try to impose their will on something that's subjective, which is exactly what I didn't like about the wine world. Fuck, I never really put 2 and 2 together.
It's
And so like parents want to blame Instagram and social media. What they need to blame is themselves. Like if you didn't micromanage the fuck out of every hour of every day from 4 to 9, maybe they would have a chance. I want you to level up what I'm actually talking about, which is why do we get to have peace? And why do we have to get continuity financially or economically? Like, why are we not supposed to be a generation that goes through a Great Depression? Thank you. Nice to meet you.
See you.
See you guys.
See ya.
Hello, gang. Really well? Hey, Alexa.
How you doing?
Such a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you. How are you? Very good.
How you doing?
Alexa, stop. I think the bigger question is, what do you want to happen? Are you here to be a nonprofit social justice thing? Do you want to make $1 trillion? So let's go about it a different way. I think too many people go this route. I'm gonna spend 2 years building this, and then I can go to BMW or Manchester United or, you know, booths and get money from them to be a sponsor. I would argue that you may want to think about it a different way. You can get the same money from those people right now by showing them that you can do this kind of content. And so I think a lot of people in your position wait and try to do a business model that's based on advertising. And I think you can start tomorrow and build a business based on service. Do something about it. I am being very thoughtful about this. Love it. Take care, guys. Love it. First of all, in general, I love this entire campaign, but more importantly, this means a lot to me. I'm gonna completely rock it. Thank you so much for thinking about me and making this for me. How cool is this? Right? Captain Optimism. This is just a smart campaign.
Smart.
Super smart. Well, that's why I wanna buy brands, right? Because, like, for me, you know, hello. It's all right. Hi.
You know what? I launched a book today.
Get out of town.
I know, I do.
Congratulations. Morning, Instagram. Me and D-Rock walking the streets of London. Decided to go live for like a second or two every morning now, because I know it's morning in the US, and just, I don't know, shoot like, 40 seconds, right? That'd be cool, right? Like, I see the poll. 40 seconds of like some good shit. So here's my 40 seconds of good shit. Judgment. Judgment blows. I hate how many people judge other people without having all the context. Every time you fucking judge, you make yourself vulnerable. Like, you don't fucking know what's going on in somebody's fucking home, you fucking asshole. So, stop fucking judging people when you don't know shit. But most of all, stop judging yourself. Because when you stop judging yourself, it opens up a world of possibilities. You start doing real shit. So please stop judging yourself, because guess what? I got breaking news for you. Everybody else fucking sucks too. I really like this whole concept of not putting something dead inside of you. Like, there's something that really resonates with me for some reason.
Plants or animals?
Animals, more so than plants. But plant, like, honestly, that's the first time I've even debated through my mind, like, plants. By the way, I don't disagree with that either. I don't know. e-commerce is a huge part of where we're going. I will remind you one more time, I only have this company to buy brands. I think patience is one of the great secret weapons of my success.
Because you look like you're not patient, but you are in the long term, but short term you're very quick, right?
That's right. Micro speed, macro patience, clouds and dirt.
Okay, so what do you will advise our Polish viewers and readers about the patience?
Look, everybody's always trying to prove, the reason I'm patient is I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody else but myself. And I have my whole life to do that. When you're not patient, you're worried about other people. You want to be successful, so your mom was proven wrong, so your brother was proven wrong, so you proved somebody, you're doing it for somebody, your lack of patience, you need more, you're not patient because you need more money, because you have to buy a BMW so that you look successful to your classmates. Not smart, not smart. And so patience goes hand in hand with being inside your own self. I'm so thankful that I only guide within my own self. Otherwise, I'd be living my life in a very different way. And I genuinely think we're just starting. And we've been doing it by selling something people don't believe in. Just want to remind everybody that we are the fastest growing agency in this generation and one of the fastest all time. And we've done it, unlike the 2 or 3 others in the history that have been so great, whether it's a Wieden or Chris, they were great, or Droga, they were great at the craft that they knew, they left, and like they came with, we were started by a kid who had a liquor store and a kid out of college and sold something nobody wants. We today mainly still sell strategy and execution around things that most of our clients barely believe in. Do you understand how good of a situation we're in? It's the most thoughtful people are awfully worried, which is good. I got shit to do. See ya.
Later.
2017, right? Like, dude, honestly, I just feel like the way you've impacted my life, no other human being has had the ability to do it. And for that, I want to thank you. I'm so grateful that you even had like a moment to catch me. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you're a very busy dude, but thanks, dude. And I think so much of what you've said has come true for me. So much of what I've learned from you wouldn't have been possible if I didn't hear that. And I just want
Why did it break through to you?
Should I be honest? I think, you know, as you say, the whole motivational thing is quite cliched now, and at the end there's a call to action to sell something. It's become quite generic and it doesn't work anymore. But with you, I was waiting. Right, he's gonna sell me something. Like, when's that?
When's the shoe dropping?
Right. Well, no. But like, you never tried to sell anything, dude. If anything, you over-delivered. You gave information that was so actionable and applicable. It just hit right where it had to. And for me, I wasn't used to that. Like, I'm around a lot of creative people, but the way you articulate certain information, I was just like, wow, this dude is insane. The wealth of knowledge he has. It's really crazy, and thank you, dude. Thank you for. It feels like I know you, man.
I get it.
Like, I saw you wearing this top on your Insta story,
yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, man. Like, oh, dude. But thank you.
So what are you doing now?
The central plank of what I do is I'm a content creator and a stand-up comedian. In a nutshell, I was making content online.
What we're gonna move into now is something that my wife and I discovered years ago that made all of our dinners far more fun, which is one conversation. So I'll start and throw out the first theme, which I'll start brainstorming as we do intros, but we'll go into one convo and kind of what I've been blown away by in this format, and what I think some of you, if you haven't done it exactly in the one convo with this size, is there's a lot of IP exchange, there's a lot of value exchange. When the mobile phone came along, especially the iPhone, I basically decided the next biggest companies in the world were gonna be built on top of it, which at the time, all of us were professionals for the most part. That was a little far-fetched. I genuinely believed that $1 billion and even $1 trillion, when I was projecting at the time, companies would be built as just apps. And I think the Wazes and the Instagrams and Spotifys have proven that thesis right. I believe, and it's fun to have you here, Evgeny, I believe that the voice platform is gonna be the next one. That the products and services built on top of the voice devices, whether in speaker form or just native, are gonna be dramatically bigger than they think. In that, and that thinking that I've been doing for about 2 years, something incredibly interesting has evolved to me, which is, holy shit, the only thing that's gonna be left is brand. In a world where there's no friction to make your buying decision, and completely different than the tool booth that Google was, if I say to my device, I need peanut butter, Amazon, Google, Apple, or whomever wins the game, or my personal at-home game, is going to either send me their private label peanut butter, or they're gonna charge an awful lot of money in the affiliate or first result to be the default peanut butter, which means I better say Jiffy, or I better not say shampoo, or whatever the hell you wanna sell, or on and on and on and on. My question to you is, when, not if, you are buying an enormous amount of things through voice in 7 years, which brand will you always say instead of the generic product? What is your favorite brand that you could never imagine saying? For example, I would say cereal. I think I would say limo or black car, but would I say Uber? I don't even know, that's why I'm throwing it, I'm gonna actually go the other way. Anthony, I'm gonna send it to you. What is the brand? I'm gonna think about mine, because I really don't have one. I'm trying to think, Captain Crunch cereal.
Well, there you go. What cereal?
I would go Captain Crunch cereal, but I will tell you, oh no, I'm not wearing them, but I would tell you, as I obviously, and I'm forcing myself subconsciously to buy a lot more things on Alexa than I think I normally would have, because I'm curious, but I did something that I didn't think I would do. I bought jeans on Amazon through Alexa and didn't care what brand came. And to give you the punchline, they were Diesel. I'd never bought a pair of Diesel jeans before. If you sat here, if we did this a year ago, I would have not thought that jeans was a category I actually didn't care about. And that's what got me thinking. I'm like, I would have thought, this is like privacy. I love what people say versus what they do. I would have said jeans is a category I care about. I've actually think about the jeans that I buy versus the bottled water, which I definitely would not care about. But yet, in my actions, I bought 3 pairs of jeans because I just needed them, and I went for the convenience. So, Anthony, what would definitely be the brand, because you love your deodorant so much, your cereal, if it was just one, if everything else was commoditized, what would be the one brand that would come out of your mouth as, Alexa, send me Heineken, not beer?